Hello, third graders. It's time for our next math lesson, lesson 4-7. And today we're going to focus on area and perimeter. We worked on perimeter earlier this week, and remember, perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. But before we do that, let's do our number talk. How many burgers? Carl went to McDonald's on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. He ate 5 hamburgers each day. How many hamburgers did he eat altogether? Well, you can see that I have a visual of Mr. Hungry Carl. So here's Monday. These are his burgers for Tuesday. These are his burgers for Wednesday. You can see that there's 5 on each plate for each day. So for number models, to figure out my answer of how many burgers did he eat altogether, I could go 5 plus 5 plus 5, which equals 15 hamburgers. Remember, we need our unit because we want to know how many hamburgers he ate. So that's one number model. Another number model I could use would be there were 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and he had 5 burgers each day, and he had 15 hamburgers. So 3 times 5 would also be an appropriate number model to use to figure out how many burgers he ate on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Here's a little challenge question at the bottom. Let me get rid of my writing. How many did Carl eat if he ate 5 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Well, we already know that he had 15 hamburgers for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay? But now we want to know if he also ate 5 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So along with a stomach ache, he would also have eaten, well, let's think about that. Here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We already have that figured out. So if we just rearrange these and have this be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we could use the same number model, 3 times 5 equals 15. So that's 15 burgers on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then another 15 burgers on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So our number model for how many he would have eaten altogether the entire week would be 15 plus 15 equals 30, or I could go 15 times 2 equals 30, and of course we're going to be using the same unit. It will be hamburgers. Please go and get your whiteboard marker and eraser. What I would like you to do now is find some large paper somewhere in your house, and with the help of your parents, cut out a 1-foot square, meaning each side of the square needs to be 1 foot or 1 ruler length, 12 inches long. Some types of paper that you might have at home that would work for this activity would be newspaper or wrapping paper. So pause the video, find some paper, have some help with cutting out a 1-foot square, and then come back so you know what your activity is going to be. Now that you're back, the first thing that I want you to do is find the perimeter of your square. Well, it's a 1-foot square, which means each side is a foot. We could do this a couple ways, but it wants us to do it in inches. So what do I know about a foot? A foot is 12 inches. So that means this side is 12 inches, this side is 12 inches, this side is 12 inches, and this side is 12 inches. And remember, when you find the perimeter of an object, you measure the sides and add them up. So I could go 12 plus 12, and that's 24. And then another 12 plus 12, and that's 24. So 48 inches is the perimeter. And I can write that as P for perimeter equals 48 inches. Put that large square to the side for now, and I want to focus on the word area. We are also going to work on finding the area of a shape. Okay? So the area is the amount of surface inside the shape. Perimeter is what is on the outside. Area is what is on the inside. So if we had this square here, okay, and I'm going to say that this is not in units, or excuse me, not in inches. I'm going to just say square units. So I'm going to label this side as this is 3 square units. And this side, because I can count 1, 2, 3, this side is also 3 square units. All right. So to find the area of what's inside, we count up the square units on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The area of this particular square is 9 square units. I have to use the word square in my answer, in my unit, in my label. Because when I am finding out the area, I want to know about how many equal squares I would be able to fit on the inside. Okay? So this one would be 9. Oh, I spelled square wrong. Goodness sakes. 9 square units. Now, I have the same square. This time I'm not going to say it's units. I'm going to say that these are square, that these are inches. So I would say if I would measure along this side of my square, I'm going to say that's 3, well, come on, pen work, 3 inches here and 3 inches there. So again, I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This square is, the area of it is 9 square inches. Whatever I'm using as my unit, maybe it's inches, maybe it's centimeters, maybe it's feet. I have to use the word square first for area. Another way that I can write that would be 9 inches square. That little 2 means square. But mostly in 3rd grade, we write it like this. Okay? So I'm going to go to another page here. And this is our math journal, page 117. What we're going to do here, 2 things for each problem. You're going to find the perimeter and the area of the exact same shape. Now, this is very easy to do because for the perimeter, remember, you just need to count and measure along the outside of the shape. So this is the kind of the little trick that I showed you earlier. I can count for the perimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting the lines. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the key is telling me this is each square is 1 square foot. So the perimeter is 18 feet. Okay. Now I'm going to use that same shape and find the area. And to find the area, I count what's on the inside. Not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The area is 14 square feet. The perimeter is 18 feet. You have to remember, when you're doing the perimeter, you count around the outside. And when you're doing the area, you count what's on the inside. To summarize what we worked on today, perimeter. The perimeter is the distance around a shape. So you measure each side. Maybe it's in inches, maybe it's in feet, maybe it's in yards or centimeters. Label each side how long it is. Add those up, and that's going to give you the perimeter. Area is the surface that's inside the shape. It's measured in square units, square inches, square feet, square yards, square centimeters. Count your squares. 9. So if it's measuring it in yards, it's going to be 9 square yards. Now, what I want you to do is go back to your large piece of paper. Okay? And here's just a fun little activity for you to do. See if you can find the area of some of the large rooms or large spaces or large areas in your house. It doesn't have to be the whole room. Maybe a part of your living room floor or a part of your hallway. And lay down the square and pick it up and lay it down again and count how many squares you might need to cover a large area in your room or in your house. Could be in your bedroom. Could be maybe where you have a rug in your bedroom, or maybe your bathroom floor if you can find a large area to measure. Just for some fun, just to use that big square that you cut out. See if you can find out the area of certain parts of your home. We will work more on area as our lessons go on. And then lastly, you have your MathBox journal pages to do. Good luck.